Good morning, Year 3. Now, on Wednesday, we were adding 3-digit numbers and 1-digit numbers. Yesterday, we were adding 3-digit numbers and 2-digit numbers. Can you guess what we're going to be doing today? Yep, that's right. We're going to be adding 3-digit numbers and 3-digit numbers. Now, I'm going to try, and I want you to try as well, to just use column method today and not expanded column method. You can still use your base 10 to help if you need to, that's fine, but we want to try and get into the habit and practice using column method and keeping it nice and neat and tidy. Now, if we look at question number 1, I'll zoom in a little bit more. I've kept my hundreds, tens and ones to make sure that they're all in the right row. So it says 423 add 135. So I'm going to use my base 10 to help with this one. So I'm going to make the first number 423. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 hundreds. How many tens? I've got 2 in the tens column, 20 and 3 in the ones column. 1, 2, 3. Bit tricky to see, but they are there. And we're adding 100. So I'm going to put this up here. 3 in the tens column, 130. And then 5 in the ones column. Oh, they're so fidgety. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, can you remember where do we always start adding from? We always start adding from the ones. So let's count up our ones. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got 8 ones all together when we add them up. Do we need to regroup then if we've got 8? No, we don't, because as long as there's less than 10, we don't need to regroup. Now let's think, these are the ones, so we need to keep it nice and neat into the ones column. We're going to put R8. Oh, I think the pen might start to run out. Let me try again. 8. Okay, now we've added the ones. What comes next? Added the ones, then we go to the tens. So we're going to add our tens. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tens. Don't need to regroup because it's less than 10 tens. What does that 5 tens actually mean? It actually means 50. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 5 in the tens column. Now finally, we're going to add our hundreds. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then add one more makes 5. Fantastic. So we have 5 hundreds. Put it nice neatly in the 5s column. So we didn't need to regroup at all in this question. What is our answer then? Can you read this number? It's 558. Bit of a wonky yet, but it is 558. Now let's try the next question. The next question said 423 add 138. So it's very close to this one. So our answer is probably going to be quite close to this one as well. So let's use our base 10. 1, 2, 3, 400 and 1, 2, 20, 1, 2, 3, 423 add 100 and 1, 2, 3, 30, 6, 8. So, oh, can you see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so 138. So again, still the same steps. We always start from the ones. So let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we have 11 ones. Shall we just squish both of the ones in there together and write 11 in there? No, of course not. So what we're going to do is we're going to regroup 10 of these ones into another 10. So we want to, because if we line them up, we can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we can see that 10 ones is the same as 10 tens. So we're going to swap these for another 10. But we still have one left. So what we're going to do is we're going to write this one. Is it focused? Yeah. This one in here. And then the 10 ones, or one group of 10 that we regrouped, we want to put onto the tens column. Now, once we've finished our ones, we can start to add up our tens. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's just check it's there on our column method. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the regrouped one makes 6. Perfect. So we can get rid of these ones. And then finally we can add our hundreds. So we start with 4, 1, 2, 3, and that makes 4. Add 1, easy peasy, 5. So what is our answer now? 561. Fantastic. Now let's try another one and we'll see if we have to regroup our ones, tens or our hundreds in this one. So 234 add 155. Okay, so I'm going to use my base 10 one more time and then I'm going to stop using them and just do the column method. So 200, 1, 200, 30, 1, 2, 3, so that is 200, 30 and 4, 2, oh, I've lost all my ones, there we go. 34, and we're going to be adding 155. So put them up here. 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and I'll put them on here so you can see them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. So, silly question, but where do we start? Always start with the ones, so let's add our ones. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we've got 9 ones. I'll move these out of the way. So in the ones column, we're going to put the number 9. Now how many tens do we have? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 tens, which is the same as 80. Finish with these ones. And how many hundreds do we have? So we've got 1, 2, 3 hundreds. So we didn't need to regroup in that question either. What's our answer? 389. Fantastic. Now let's see if we can try this one without the base 10. Okay, so the same steps, always start with the ones. 7, add 5. 7 and 5, so I know 7 and 3 makes 10, and another 2 will make 12. So what am I going to do? 12. I can't put the 1 and the 2 in here, so I'm going to keep the 2 and regroup the 10 ones into the 10 column. Now let's add up the 10s. 1 and 2 makes 3, and 4 make 7. And then in the hundreds column, so we've got a blank, so pretend it's a 0. 0, add 3, makes 3. Fantastic. So our answer is 372. Now the last one, we're going to try again. I'll focus it a little bit more, zoom in a bit more. There we go. We're going to try again just by using column method and not using our base 10. So start with the ones. 3 add 7, I know straight away because I know a number bonds, that makes 10. So should I put the 1 or the 0 in here if we're making 10? So because we've made a group of 10, we're going to put one group of 10 in here and we'll put a placeholder in here. Okay, so that's our 10 there. Now we're going to add our 10, so 2 add 4 make 6, add another 1 makes 7, and then 0, pretend there's a 0, add 1, it stays as 1. So our answer is 170. Fantastic. So have a look today, try your hardest with your 3-digit numbers and 3-digit numbers. Some of them you might need to regroup, some of them you might not. Some of them you might need to regroup in the ones, and some you might need to regroup in the tens. But be careful, when we're adding, we always regroup to the next biggest place value. So if you're regrouping from the ones, you put it into the tens. If you're regrouping tens, you put it into the hundreds. Here's a little challenge for you. If you're regrouping hundreds, so if I had the question 800 add 200, what would the answer be? Where would I regroup into there? What comes after the hundreds? I'm going to leave that as a little challenge for you to do at the end of your Big Book questions. Okay? See you soon.